Hello children, today I am going to explain the topic adverbs. Look at the sentences. She sings melodiously. The traveller walked fast. She faced the interview confidently. Melodiously, fast and confidently are adverbs because they add information to a verb. Now, which are the verbs here? Sings melodiously, walked fast, faced the interview. Okay? In other words, we can say an adverb is a word that adds something to the meaning of a verb, an adjective, or the adverb. Today, I faced a very difficult situation. Let us see the example. Now, in this sentence, the word very actually describes the adjective, or it adds to the meaning of the adjective difficult. In the next sentence, she dealt the problem quite cleverly. The word quite here, it adds to the meaning to the word cleverly. Now, let us have a look at the table. Today, I will discuss 5 types of adverbs with you. Adverb of manner answers the question how. Adverb of place answers the question where. Adverb of time answers the question when. Adverb of frequency answers the question how often. And lastly, adverb of degree answers the question how much or to what extent. Let us take up the first one. Adverb of manner. Adverb of manner tells how an action is performed. Now look at the example. He looked at me carefully. In this sentence, the word carefully is the adverb because it tells us how did he look at me. So, the word carefully will be the adverb of manner as it tells in which manner did he look at me. Most adverbs of manner are formed from adjectives. If we add ly to the word loud, which is an adjective, it will become adverb. If we take up the sentence, he shouted loudly. Now in this sentence, loudly will be telling us how did he shout. The next example, he walked slowly. It tells us that in which manner did he walk. And the third one is beautiful, which will be changed to beautifully. She sang beautifully in the concert. Now it tells how nicely did she sing. Now students, in large number of the cases, adverb can be formed by simply adding ly to the adjective. Just look at the examples. Cheap, cheaply. Quick, quickly. Strong, strongly. Now you can see that all these 3 words, cheap, quick and strong, they are used to describe nouns. But if we change the word
and add ly to it, they become the adverbs. If the adjective ends with y, then we have to replace the y with I and add ly to it. Ready becomes readily, merry becomes merrily, and easy becomes easily. In most cases, if the adjective ends with le, then we have to replace the e at the end with y. For example, understandable, understandably, forcible, forcibly, possible, possibly. Now, in some cases, some adjectives do not change at all. Adjective fast remains fast even when we use it as an adverb. For example, he ran fast. The next word that we will take up, straight, remains the same, straight. Hard remains hard, both as adjective as well as adverb.
The second type of adverb is adverb of place. It tells where the action is performed. Look at the example. She looked for her spectacles everywhere. Now the word everywhere will become adverb of place, as it gives us an idea where was she looking for. Next sentence, come here. Now when we say come here, here tells us about a place where we have to come or where the person has to come. The words that can be used as adverbs of place are here, there, in, out, downstairs, upstairs. The next adverb is adverb of time. Adverb of time tells when the action is performed. It gives us an idea about at what time the action took place. In this sentence, can I meet you now? The word now gives us the idea about when I can meet you. Next sentence is I cooked dinner today. The word today tells us about the time of action. So, this will be adverb of time.
Now we'll take up some examples of adverb of time. I will go to my grandmother's house tomorrow. Tonight we will have a party. I went to the zoo yesterday. I am doing the work now. Today, will you come with me?
The fourth type of adverb that we are going to discuss today is the adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency tells how often the action is performed. It gives us the idea of how many times or how often the work takes place. Now look at the example. I always brush my teeth twice a day. In this sentence, always gives us the idea. In this sentence, always gives us the idea about how many times I brush. Next, she never rings on my birthday. Look at the word never. It is the word of negation that we use in sentences, and this word will also be the adverb of frequency.
Some examples of adverb of frequency are always, often, never, rarely, hardly, sometimes, frequently, once a week. For example, she drops in to meet us sometimes. Let us try again. In these sentences, the word sometimes and again are the adverbs of frequency.
The next kind of adverb that we are going to take up today is adverb of degree. Adverb of degree tells to what extent the action is performed. For example, we have the sentence, he is very exhausted. Now look at the word very. It tells us to what extent he is exhausted. Now just look at the conversation that goes on between the two friends who visit a fair. Raj, I am having so much fun in the fair. Rita says, I totally enjoyed the ride on the giant wheel. The view from the top is so beautiful. Raj says, I want to take the ride too, but I need to finish my popcorn. Rita says, why did you start walking so quickly? Raj answers, I want to enjoy the ride too. Look at the word. Totally. Look at the word too. Now in this sentence we find that these words totally, to, tells us about the degree, to what extent they enjoyed.
I hope after watching the video, with the help of the examples given for each type of adverb, you will be able to understand the topic better. Thank you.